This really is kind of eerie. I am pretty darn close to the only person right now on the 4th floor in the Mall of America. Look at that. Not a person to be found. I don't think I'll ever be seeing this again, so I had to document it for posterity. Very, very strange. Well, hello there, and welcome to another beautiful evening for an adventure. We are back once again at the Mall of America. We have not frequented this establishment in quite a while. This will be the first time in 2021. Last year when this whole stuff started happening, I went and just kind of looked around the Mall of America to see how it's doing, you know, what's open, what's closed, and I haven't really been back to do that in a while, so I thought since we've turned into a new year here, let's see how the Mall of America looks in 2021. I'll probably stop by Sea Life and some of my favorite places to see and just see what there is to see. If you are brand new to this channel, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on anything. Welcome to another edition of Tommy Travels. It's Tommy Travels. Come on with me, you guys. Let's go see what there is to see. And here's a good vantage point to get an idea of how crowded it is here. And you can see by the famous rotunda at the Mall of America, there is not a lot going on. All the floors are fairly empty. There's some people milling about, but pretty light as far as the crowds are concerned. Last time I did a check like this, last year, GameWorks was open. It's a huge arcade here in the Mall of America, fairly popular when things are at its best, and it looks like it is now closed down. I don't know, it might be the time that I'm here, but yeah, usually this place would be hopping and popping. What we're looking at here is the Cantina. It's a pretty popular bar and restaurant, and it's fairly huge. It looks like the whole seating area is all closed down. From what I understand, the restaurants here are open for just takeout only, and the food is not to be consumed here in the Mall of America. That's the last thing that I heard anyway. Maybe it's changed because they change regularly. And Nickelodeon Universe appears to be active. As we can see, a roller coaster working and operational. We have some other rides going as well. Things are lit up down here, so that's good. I don't see a lot of people milling about, but I think even as early as last week, this whole thing was closed down, so it's a good sign. Maybe we're heading towards some positivity in the new year. The log flume, however, still not running. When we once again see water flowing through there and people enjoying this ride, that's when we'll know things are really getting back to normal. And here's a construction update on the M&M store, which will hopefully be open for business sometime soon. I don't know, it's looked like this for quite a while though, so I don't know if they're still under construction or if it's been halted or what, but that is a Tommy Travels future adventure for sure. And not everything is closed here at the Mall of America. As you can see, Games by James is open for business, which is good because if you're going to be spending time in the house, it's good to have some games on hand. I've never seen this store before. It's called Hideaway Express. And they are open for business, and they've got these funny looking contraptions. What the heck are these things anyway? Very interesting. Are they lights of some kind? I don't know. If you know, leave a comment below. Rock of Ages is open. That's cool. I've done an adventure there a couple times actually, and it's a great place to play some blacklight mini golf. Okay, so here's Margaritaville. And it is open for business. Even though I don't see too many diners in here, there are some booths out there in the back where there's some people dining and being waited on, and everything looks good. So maybe there's a ray of hope here after all. Apparently it's not just for takeout only. You can now dine in at some of these places. Rainforest Cafe also open. And there's some diners there in the back as well. Very cool. Bubba Gump's is open. And look at this. Forrest Gump. Bus stop. Scene 1, take 1. That is the outfit that Tom Hanks was wearing, along with his suitcase and box of chocolates. And there it is. That is his suit. Wow. Here's another angle of Nickelodeon Universe. And a little bit of sad news. The Hard Rock Cafe has officially closed down for good. That is sad. I did a whole in-depth adventure there on my other channel, Tommy Travels II. I may transfer that one over to this one just as a tribute to the Hard Rock Cafe because they had a lot of cool stuff in there. Prince and Kiss and all sorts of cool memorabilia, and a lot of fun times were had in that building by a lot of people. And so thanks for all you've done, Hard Rock Cafe. Well done. Here's a quick look at the food court, and this place seems to be more hoppin' and poppin' than pretty much any other place in the mall, which is a good sign, I think. And this is the Fair on 4. This is going to be a huge attraction. I mean, huge. And I think it's even going to have go-karts and everything, and games and all sorts of state fair foods. I think I've featured this once before in a previous video, but it is going to be opening this fall. This is going to be another Tommy Travels adventure for sure. I've found like a handful, 5 or 6 excuses to come back here to do future adventures, which is always nice. Legoland, however, on the bright side, not closed down. If you haven't seen my Legoland videos, these pieces here, these elaborate horses and knights and all of these things are made completely out of Lego. They are up and running, and that's been kind of the story of the sites here at the Mall of America tonight. Some things closed down for good, some things up and running, some things like the movie theaters, they're closed right now, but I'm sure they will be reopening eventually here. So that's a look at the Mall of America, first run through in 2021. I'll probably do another one of these in about 6 months just to give us another little look at the comparison between what things are like right now and what they are at that time. Hopefully they'll be a lot busier by then. Ah yes, Sea Life. Right here in the good old Mall of America. My favorite place to take a little mini mental vacation when things are stressful. And this is a good way to start off 2021 in a little tropical paradise when it's snowing outside. Or at least we have snow on the ground outside. That's good enough reason. Last time I was here, I didn't get to see the poison dart frog because he was hiding. He's trying to hide from me now. You can see him moving around there in blue. I didn't even know what color he is, but there he is, right there. Hello, poison dart frog. I'm not going to go too far in depth here inside of Sea Life on this adventure. I've got other ones where I go way in depth with all the fish and life here available at Sea Life. That's one of my favorites right there. I'm just stopping by real quick for a little bit of relaxation for the day. Just got off work and it's a great way to de-stress. Hello, little fella. But of course, no matter what, I always have to say hello to my favorite sawfish, who is always waiting right here for me, saying, "Hey, Tommy Travels, how you doing?" Great to see you. Oh, look at this. Whoa. This so cool. All you have to do is stand in one place here and you get all sorts of activity and action going on around you. Right, little guy? Right! Yep, this is what I love. There's just nothing more relaxing than just picking out a spot, finding all sorts of fish swimming by, coming right at you. All sorts of activity and action. There's a shark right there. There's a sawfish down here, a stingray over there. It's just non-stop action around here. And this place closes in about 5 minutes, so I just thought we'd take one last look at these moon jellyfish and end our mini adventure here at Sea Life in the Mall of America. The lava lamps of the sea. Well, as you guys know, I always like to end these things on a water feature, and this is my favorite water feature in the Mall of America, right here inside Sea Life. Just very beautiful, calming, and relaxing. And if you guys liked this adventure today, go ahead and give it a like on my YouTube channel. I would really appreciate it. And I thank you guys so much for all of the support that you've given me so far. And until next time from the Mall of America, I hope to catch you on the flip side.